station for Victory League Live. It's a whole new game.
For Kingborough, they're good defenders. They're good, solid defenders one-on-one, but they aren't exactly the speediest customers running around. I think that's where Olympia can get up ahead. I also think if Shay Hickey and Nick Moose can
forward to this one. Hopefully the rain stays away and we get clear conditions for the game. Yes, as we've just been pointed out, very strong chance of electrocution here in the Coventry marquee as it is today. So for our sake,
he's superb. Continues to just raise the bar in terms of live coverage of the PS4 Victory League. We have kick-off back for Jack Turner. He pumps it down the wing and it back for Jack Turner. He pumps it down the wing and it eludes Joel Scutt and it's out for a Warriors throw.
Repelled, but straight back to Holmes. Plays it across to Isles and it's out. Holmes looking to keep the tempo up. Lobs it deep into the box looking for Zakiris. He chests it down for Isles. He was offside, was he? He was.
Back he goes. Holmes drives forward, looks for Woolley, who's bombed on for his fullback position. He's weaseled in here for the byline. He smashes it into...
Quite for Neymar, and he'll quickly throw it in. That's a good ball in here. And the shot across the box. Couldn't pick out a teammate. But
foul against the Lions. It's 2 apiece thus far. Rather physical starters. It's driven in by Griffiths. Comes in for Vandermeer. He just sort of lets it hit him. Play went on and a shot finds Isles and Dale, no nonsense approach, sees it clear. It's out now for Griffiths, who's really looking at like he's going for the Green Street Hooligans look as Neymar takes a dive on the edge of the box. Didn't look like there was a heck of a lot in that one. He's gone down, he's pleading for a penalty, but I wouldn't mind seeing a replay. He's been shown a yellow for Sim. Plays forward for Neymar. He enters the box. Looks to square it up from the byline. David wins it. Dale helps it further. It's picked up by Wadawu. Oh, and he very nearly just scoops. Good Friday, Woolley, into the box. Looking for Zakiris. He holds up. He's got Stork for company, and he rattles off a shot that never really tested.
Doing well. It was a threatening attack there, and now Neymar with some space. He's bursting forward. He's one-on-one with Tatnell here. What can Neymar do? He finishes beautifully. Neymar looking towards Zakiris, but well cleared. Hickey intercepts, finds Wadawu in plenty of space. He just lobs one over the top, and it could have been 2-0 if not for the intervention of Tatnell. Some fine keeping there. It came.
Long raking cross, a diagonal one that picks out Isles. He tries some trickery from the get-go, puts it into the middle. It comes for Neymar, who looks to claim a second and puts it wide to the left. Nice ball. Picks out Galante, who plays for Turner, who looks to return the favour for Galante and is seen out by Griffiths, who, as I said, is rocking a bit of a Green Street.
With it. Again goes with a direct throw, looking for Zakiris, but it's going to be defended. It hits over the top from Isles. It was an opening, which
looking to switch it up. He's gifted it straight to Wadawu, and these long balls from Wadawu are causing some problems as Zakiris steals from David. Dale gets a foot in. Oh, David with a bit of swagger. Looks to get by a couple. In the end, Moons with an outstretched boot wins it. Puts a ball across the box and David's there to do enough just to nudge it Tatnell's way. Stations more than anything. And just not sure how to navigate this Olympia attacking pack as Moons does some delightful work to tow round one. In the end, Stork bustles in and collects a fair chunk of
throw. There's Woolley. Roosts it in with a big throw. Tatnell comes out and deals with that, and now they will get a
corner. Out of the penalty area. Comes to Isles, who took the corner and receives back. Gets by Scutt, who just gives away a bit of a silly foul. Isles takes it quickly as play goes on in the bottom corner. It comes across, and I think Holmes met it with a head, and it was a good save. A bit hard to pick up. I think Stork came across to block it potentially. Might get a replay of that one in a moment as Woolley picks it up now. He cuts into the centre. He fires off a shot, and the big tap. So the score remains at 1-0. You've got to say Olympia with the most of it as the ball swept in. Lewis uses his keeper. Oh, they look to go it out now. Watkins steals on the edge of the box. He fires off a good shot. It's saved by Lewis, and with a bit of help from Vandermeer, they mop.
Short for Hickey. He plays it back for Isles. What can he do with it? It's Isles versus Scott. He plays a dangerous ball in, which Tatnall has spilled into his own nets. And Alex Tatnall plays it in for Manny, deep to receive it, and Hickey lobs it forward, looking to find Wadzawu. It might bounce to him. He plays in an adventurous cross, which he's just about dealt with by Pierce. Dangerous Neymar. He'll cut it back for Mearns. He goes. Here's Isles now with a bit of time in the box. What can he do? He cuts to the byline, drags it back, and it's well taken by Tatnall. Commanding keeping there. Just gets the ball set back up. See Vandermeer moving towards the back post. He finds Wadzawu, who headed wide. He picked him out. He escaped his marker, but he'll get it moving here. What can they do? They'll thump it long. It's a direct ball, takes a touch, and here's a great chance for Isles. He's through on goal. He cuts it back for Sakiris, who's having it against the post, would you believe? Oh, it opens up for him. He's fouled, but he kept his feet. He's driving now towards the circle. It's a pretty tame effort in the end, really, from Manny. Wadzawu to his right.
Full time up at Valley Road, a 1-0 win for Devonport. That takes them off the floor of the table, and Rangers, who were last year's Victory Cup runners-up, sit on the bottom at this point in time, which is uncharted.
He opts to just take his time and play one into the box, looking for Vandermeer. Falls to Neymar, who volleys it over the bar. Dangerous again, trying
to how to pick one back. This is a good opportunity for Kingborough. They got tall timber to just throw around in the box. As Dale puts it in, Lewis is very, very comfy for the Warriors. He looks composed. Does really nicely get round one, but unfortunately loses the ball. Comes to Sakiris. Oh, he puts it across, and it's almost nudged in by Isles, but just go.
Olympia thump forward, and Woolley again charging forward, and he's hurled down there by Pierce, and that's an easy one for the referee to give. And Woolley is certainly making a name for himself in the Victory League as a marauding fullback, and he gets forward there, and that's played into the box, and almost another goal there, but all dealt with. Marchie's run into trouble with Isles, and the foul is not given by the ref. He cuts it in. Surely Neymar. Well, Tatnall almost kept it out. He did a good job.
Plays forward for that man, Neymar Gustafsson, who's just caused them nightmares with his pace. He puts it in the middle, and this time Tatnall gathers.
And just as you thought maybe they were starting to look like they might find a way back into it, it was Gustafsson who surely put the game on doubt, as Watkins has a dip from range but didn't really get much power for Isles. The Stork did a bit there. Neymar, a couple of handball shouts and nothing doing. Scrappy. Up top have really had very little balls. That's a lovely diagonal ball played in for the dangerous Isles. He cuts it in, and a great save from Tatnall. Williams play forward. What a stop on the line that was. But it doesn't matter because Wadzawu is there. Goal difference. We talked about the title race earlier. Well, it's looking like it could be a tight one. Goal difference could be important. That's a good ball from Hickey. Finally. And that's another one! Oh my, Wadzawu! He is putting on a show. What a finish! Lofts it forward, looking for Isles, who's in behind again. He's been industrious. He cuts inside with a nice bit of skill. He's into the box here. He cuts it back for Sakiris. Lays it off. And there is number 6. And it's Melton. That's a good ball for Isles. It's a great ball from Holmes. It's going to stay in. Isles is giving him headaches all day. He's around them again. He cuts it in. Tatnall will cover that one up. Just unable to pick out Mearns.
Puts it in for Watkins. He plays it forward. Turner steals from Holmes, and Turner tries an early shot that was never really going to test Lewis.
For Kingborough. It's a good play by Galante. Threatened early, and that's just a foul. Utter front to get the ball in there. Scut now with the throw for the Lions. He'll play it in. Here is Watkins. What can he do? He's been hauled over in the for a late consolation marker here for the Lions. He'll step up against Lewis, and what can he do? He's denied, and that absolutely... Celebrations now. He's got a penalty save to add to the avalanche of goals his team have, and they might get another one here as Isles taps it on for himself, and he cuts it back. Oh, dearie me. David making things very awkward there. He's
Comes off David. He receives back, turns him inside out and into the box, sweeps it across. Oh, it's yet again. It's just missed Emmanuel Sekiris, and Pearce bobbles off his shin, and Tatnall.
And they're building forward here, and it's going to be Sekiris into the box. He hammers one across, and Tatnall does well to collect. And for someone who's seen, cuts that one out ahead of Sekiris and plays it forward, looking for Galante. And he's going to be receiving the ball. He'll storm into the box here, Galante. What can he do? He'll have a hit, and it's another good save, but it was straight at Lewis.
Delicately just prods it forward. Wadawe puts it across the box, and Dale sees it clear.